Hi there, another NmExCrUiSeRz commentary here with our fellow member NmExWarlord as a zerg against ClickersAux or Metalopolis. Good map here, as you can see, zerg, Protoss, and unlike the zerg Protoss, as you can see for NmExWarlord, just probably going to do this zergling rush, could go into banelings or roaches out. Roaches are very good in this map. Got nice next to each other positions here. Bottom left for, or just the bottom for NmExWarlord, and we could just say the top left for ClickersAux. And nice expansions away from the opponent, except well, kind of close positions. So there's a good warp prism drop, or Mutalisk can just go into there. It's quite open base, as you can see. All of these hiding places for any probes to get in, go a proxy pylon. So he needs to keep an eye on that. Getting the spawning pool out at 15 for NmExWarlord. It's quite just not many probes out here. It's not building many for just getting that dual gateway out and a forge so he can get those cannons out. Not too sure about this build. Getting the income he can need from those extra probes. Still not building any zealots out just yet. Getting that assimilator. Let's just see what's in production. You can see here getting that hatchery at around 21 minerals. See, just getting 2 more lings out. Will be denied by as soon as these photon cannons are finished. Getting the queen out as well. Queen's done, so you can inject some larvae. Yeah, as I said, going straight for the Rage Warren. Getting that gas out for NmExWarlord. We'll be pumping some Rages out. Roaches are very good against these cannons. You may know without extra armor. Getting that link to see what's out there. Getting those, both of them, watchtowers, Zalnaga towers. Let's see from Warlord's view. Still has done no scouting. So, and let's see ClickersAux, no scouting. So both players are blind at the moment, don't know where each other are. And let's go to everyone's view. Getting that spine crawler up for a bit of defense. Yeah, it could be good. Maybe if he moves that spine crawler down here, then it could give a little bit more of a choke between the hatchery and the ramp. That could be good as well as extra defense. It's quite a considerably large force here compared to no, 4 zealots and the cannon. Still quite decent force in both players. 3 probes out there. Just getting them all on the gas for here. Let's see the income. Down here, 30 harvesters for Warlord, over 22 for Clickers, or what's his name? Yeah, Clickers. There's the Twilight Council out, and the Robotics Bay. So we could be seeing Charge Lots or Blink Stalkers out, or even some DTs. So we could be getting in for a nice macro game here. Slow it down a bit as just gonna get a bit longer in. As you can see, the Roach Warren getting some upgrades, getting the movement speed of roaches. I'm sure he's getting burrow yet. Yeah, burrow. So we could be seeing some tunneling claws, so burrowed roaches. Except with his cannons out, I'm not sure the burrow would be the best move here, unless he could get straight into the base and then get some burrows out. Nothing being built yet from the Robo, getting that blink. So Blink Stalkers, as you can see, maybe coming out. If we could do still no scouting from both players, now getting that speedlings out. This was in production. Getting those just upgrades mainly. Still nothing there from that top half. And as you can see down here, not many probes for Clickers. Still quite unsaturated at his main and his natural. I'm not sure if he would like to expand again with this many probes to this base up here. Let's go on the units tab. 26 probes. 4 zealots, over 42 drones, and 16 zerglings. It's quite a considerably large force. As you may see here, getting speed almost ready, burrows ready. Not sure if he's building any upgrades at the moment. No Evo chambers I can see. A lot of minerals, so many minerals here. Still no probe being built. 500 minerals for Clickers now being spent on those 3 stalkers. And now getting up, maybe getting up to 30 in a second. And we won't be seeing that just yet. Getting that ling down here for Warlord, just to see what's... Oh, 3 more cannons there. I'm not sure if just one... That's got an Artosis cannon there, so destroy that cannon. All of these photon cannons go out. Or the pylon, sorry. Yeah, both players playing rather standard, getting another hatchery out for NmExWarlord. Still a lot of minerals for Warlord as well. I'm not sure what he's really been spending it on. Not a lot of injection going on here. He could be getting more larvae out there. Well, I would say for him it's good play, nice macro. Still no injection of larvae onto his main as well. Now getting the movement speed of Overlord, we could be seeing a drop. They could be building a bit of a macro hatch. Nice 85 supply over 43. Macro hatch here or even there, block over the first one, can be very good. Except he's not using his queens, nor the larvae, or the creep tumors very well at the moment. And let's see what's at the front gate of Clickers. Still not using the chrono boost, just using that first chrono boost I've seen. Getting another gateway. Forge attack 2 level 2 coming out. Can be getting, see what we'll be getting out here. Ground level, no, still nothing. 6 Mutalisks, as you can see, have popped up for NmExWarlord. The spy has been up, getting the attack 1 almost done. That'll be very strong. Mew to Roach. I haven't really seen this build before. Maybe it's usually Mew to Ling or Mew to Bling, or Banelings. Oh, that Overseer there, taking rid of those DTs. Quite comfortably, actually. Getting shields level 1. As he saw those Mutalisks from Clickers, he hasn't seen much of a base, just saw those units. He might be getting another starport. Let's see what's on the actual production tab. Yeah, getting 2 more starports, throwing them down. Might be able to build a few cannons over here just to deny any Mutalisks being flying over this little short gap distance. And yeah, a Void Ray. First, I think Phoenix would be a much better build here. Void Rays also can attack ground, but well, Stalkers, Phoenix, that'd be good enough to hold them all off. Still very low saturation for Clickers. See the units still at 29 probes. Should be a lot higher than that. Getting the Zerg Fly Carapace 1 for Warlord. You can see this. Quite a decent Mutalisk army here. Now injecting more larvae out for still none of the main base. Still got that queen not injecting full energy. Creep tumors in his main base, we could be using that. Getting almost probably going to be getting a few bit of saturation here, as Warlord is quite good at getting them out. As you can see, expansion's quite saturated, so his main, mined out his main, he can move all of them probes there. A decent amount of probes back to this 3rd expansion up here. That'll be a good move, and I'm not sure why he hasn't done that yet. Probably has not realised that he's got all of them. Just about the Overlord bunched up in one group. Could be doing some drop, or those Roach or Ling drop. Could even be seeing some Nidus ones out, which from everyone's point of view here. Oh, the Fleet Beacon, could be seeing some carriers. Carriers do very good actually, but except not a lot of people don't actually build the interceptors out quite, so see throwing down a lot more cannons out here for protection of those starports. That'll give him some defense inside his base. But coming back to the carriers, are very good against ground and air units, quite very solid. 2 Stalkers doing a bit of wandering around the map. 2-1 upgrades for Clickers, and let's see the upgrade ground upgrades. 0-0, the air upgrades, 2-1 as well, so 2-1 Mutalisks out, getting Zerg Carapace Fly 2, and 11 more Mutalisks to go with those already a large bunch of them. 22 minutes into the game, still not getting that 4th expansion up. Now transferred all of those drones away. A little bit of a skirmish up here with those Zerglings. Probably going to force cancel of the 3rd for the Protoss, as he's almost mined out of his main. Nowhere near mined out of his expansion, first expansion. Borrowing those Zerglings up there, so could do a bit of a counter attack. Force a bit of a backstab there. Still got some nice Zerglings spread out here, just to ensure getting those bases. Still surprised Warlord hasn't taken this gold expansion. He's got a lot of map control with his Mutalisks, could fly around quite easily actually. Kept the Protoss into that base just on two bases. Always mine out his first, not really much income. Let's see the income tabs here. Just 500 or 600 to 1400 minerals. But has 61 harvesters over 27. It's got considerably large air force there. Mutalisks coming out, blocking that one carry from being made. Second carry, oh, just that carry just being made now. Should be targeted down, focused. There it is. The Mutalisks, just one attack and one shield for those Phoenix. Not sure if that carry is going to be made. Not sure if the Mutalisks see this carry almost being done, but won't make much difference. Could be seeing the GG in a second now, or warping in, or those Mutalisks might be cleaned up. Yep, those Mutalisks will be forced away by those Stalkers with those 2 on attack. Could use some transfusions maybe by this Queen. Getting a high-rate natural as well. I'm not sure what use this would have done, but... And also upgrading to a layer at his 3rd expansion by Warlord. Could maybe that's if he loses his main. He got a 2nd. If he loses that one as well, maybe the 3rd. Not too sure why he's done that, but should be seeing the push soon. Now the Protoss air fleet has been taken care of. Another 2 starports going down. A lot of minerals for ClickersAux, so he hasn't used any of them so far. And what's blocking Warlord so far is the gas. Could just maybe build a hatchery down here, take those extractors, get a few drones onto them. Same over here, he's got a lot of map control. So far, with the drones count 58. Also, let's see the production tab for both players. Zerg fly attack 3, ground weapons 3 for Clickers. Could just get a lot more expansions here for Warlord. Kept the Protoss into that 2 base. As you can see, he just mined out of minerals. He's got not enough minerals. Now transferring all of those probes. Well, not many probes, but what he has. Nice little Zergling borrowed at each base. Still blocking that expansion. Now taking the gold. A bit of late gold here. I would prefer it if he got earlier. That would have helped him a lot more. Could end the game now. As you can see, the big Mutalisks push now. And this is where it's all going to count. Taking those pylons out. Making all of those buildings completely useless. Still the Stalkers not using the blink on them. If you get those Stalkers right underneath them Mutalisks with those cannons, I could have maybe salvaged a few of those pylons to help out. Or maybe get a few more cheap pop shots out. Here we must see the GG in a few seconds. He's got no way of coming back into this game. Just a few more warp gates, 4 at a time. He hasn't even got the minerals to sustain it. So as you can see, that's what happened. There's a GG from Clickers. Obviously, it's a good game from Warlord. Now taking those expansions, very late expansions though. It's good. Now he's taking them all mined out of his 2nd, almost at his 3rd. A lot of oversaturation there, as you can see. Whereas Clickers, as you can see, the income tab only has 25 harvesters, and you need much more than that if you want to sustain a Protoss army. Also, he must have had a few Zerglings up there taking out that, but it's a good game from Warlord, well played, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching.